Hello, everyone. This is Nathan Bridges from Nathan's Nuggets, and today I'm with Jordan McIntyre. Thanks for joining me today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
No problem. I'll start with the first question. How old were you when you started playing football?
I first stepped on a field at 3, but I really started playing organized football at it was 5.
So you liked it when you're like really little.
Oh yeah, definitely it was a first love at first sight when I
Start
stepped on the
young.
field. Oh yeah, of course.
Did you play any other sports?
I used to run track until I got to high school. High school is when I really started focusing on football most.
Do you think your track skills helped you in football?
Oh yeah, definitely. It definitely helps the speed part in football.
It's like your speed, like as a receiver for you.
Of course, of course.
How do you? Why did you choose to go to Chaminade?
Um, it really started out between Alamany and Chaminade, but Chaminade I felt like it was a better fit for me with academics and football together.
So you were deciding to Alamany and Chaminade.
Yeah,
It was a better fit though for you at Chaminade, like, the
yeah,
all arounds.
it was.
How do you think playing at Chaminade helps you be able to play at the next level?
Definitely. Yeah, thank you. It's I have a great coaching staff and great teammates that push me every time we step on the field, every time we step in the weight room, and they're gonna prepare me for when I get to college.
Like the coaching staff, they push you to like work even harder.
Of course, they bring everything out of me.
They bring the best of you.
Of course.
What's it like getting to play with guys at your high school who will also be going to play college football, such as Jalen Henderson?
It's great to play with them. You have a great team around you who's all motivated and wants it has the same goal as you to win a championship. And Jalen, he's there. I mean, that's my guy. He's there with me every step of the way, and we push together. And we already know we're hoping to get this ring this year and win the championship.
You guys all have that winning mentality.
Of course, yeah, that's the only mentality you can have when it comes to football.
You gotta want to win at all costs.
Of course, through anything.
What were you feeling when you got your first offer?
That was definitely if I felt relief. You work so hard and to get what you want, and when you finally get it, it's definitely a feeling of relief, and you feel like you made it and you did something good.
Your hard work had paid off, like all the work you put in.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, and especially you're doing it for your family, for your friends, for everything that everything you work for. It's all paid off now.
What is the most intense high school game you've ever played in so far?
Ooh, I would say last year against either Upland or Alamany. Upland won in overtime by 1 point. Alamany we lost in overtime by a touchdown. But those those were probably the most intense games that I've played in so far.
So they're like games that went down to the wire.
Oh yeah, and you had that feeling of what's gonna happen next. Hopefully we don't lose. But it's all up to God, and God fortunately led us to a victory versus Upland in playoffs, and we went on
Hmm.
to the championship.
You got advanced.
Of course.
Who is your favorite football player as a kid?
Ah, I don't know. I'd probably say Reggie. I grew up watching a lot of Reggie Bush. He was probably my biggest, I guess, role model growing up as a kid. Watched him all the time at USC, and when he played for the Saints. So I would probably say Reggie Bush.
He was a great player for USC.
Oh yeah, he was. He was one of the best.
My dad went to USC, so he talks about Reggie Bush.
Oh, that's great. Fight on.
Are you a USC fan?
Oh yeah, USC has been my school forever. That's the dream school. But it's all part of God's plan. If He gets me there, He gets me there. But if not, they're still gonna be my favorite team.
Fight on.
Fight on for life.
Yeah, it's funny though, because my mom went to UCLA.
That's a funny combination, but it worked out.
Hmm. Do you try to model your game after anyone?
I bring I model a lot after a couple players. You know, there's Michael Thomas with his route running, DeAndre Hopkins and his catching, Odell's his competitiveness and his energy. I try to bring all of those out of me.
You like all the top receivers in the league.
Oh yeah, and then there's also Jerry Rice. He's got a great mentality too.
He was great. He was a great player.
Oh yeah, he was great.
Did you always play wide receiver?
No, actually, in when I first started out, I was a running back, and then I changed. I played running back all the way up until seventh grade. Seventh grade, I played quarterback, and then in eighth grade, I changed to safety, and then once I got to high school, I transitioned to receiver, and that's where I stuck.
So from high school is when you started playing wide receiver.
Yeah, that's when I really started focusing on getting better as a wide receiver.
You've played like all the very important positions on offense.
Oh yeah, so I know the pressure and how it feels to be in all those positions.
What are your goals for your senior season?
Definitely for senior season, definitely to get a ring, hopefully. Win the Mission League, be the number one receiver in the Mission League, and help my team out in as best way as possible.
So you want to be like first in everything.
Oh yeah, I mean it's always great to have that first place mentality, that winning mentality. So Kobe always taught me that with having the Mamba mentality and go attack everything and try
Mm-hmm.
to be the best at everything.
How he had the killer instinct.
Of course, yeah, you got to bring that out.
What are you going to try and work on your game the most to be more prepared to play at the next level?
Probably, definitely my route running and my speed and getting stronger, so I'm able to become an impactor like when I first step on campus.
So you want to be able to make an impact like right away.
Of course, yeah, that's the goal. But if not, then it's all part of God's plan, and we're gonna see what happens.
How have you been staying in shape and ready for this upcoming season?
I've worked out so much. You know, every school. I got my quarterback. I got Jalen. He comes over. We work out a lot, and or we'll go out and hit the field and throw with a couple other receivers and work on everything we need to be ready for season.
Work on the combo for this upcoming. I mean, you guys have done it before, but get even better.
Oh yeah, we got to work. Got to everything can improve, so we try to do that the best we can.
What game are you most looking forward to this season?
Um, that's a hard one. Probably either Oaks, Liberty, or Cathedral. Oaks. That's always a fun game to play. They have a fun environment, and I have a couple close friends over there. Liberty, it's a new game to the schedule. There, I heard they have a couple nice players over there, so it's gonna be fun to see what they're about. And then Cathedral, that's senior night, so that's always most fun to play for the seniors. Play with my brothers.
And you'll be a senior this year, so.
Yeah, so that's gonna even make it even more special.
Then the last question I have is for fun. You get to take any three NFL players to dinner. They can be past or present. Who are you taking?
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a tough one. Um, I gotta bring it out from the past to the present. Um, Probably say Jerry Rice from the past. Uh, Odell and Reggie Bush.
Those are all good players.
Yeah, just to see the different energies and who each person is really and see what their experience with football was.
You can hear like their stories.
Yeah, and see how they worked and how what they've accomplished and see everything they've gone through.
All right. Thanks for joining me today. Those are all the questions I have.
And thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
No problem. It was fun.
It was a great time. Great talking with you. Hopefully everybody's safe over there.
Thank you, you too.